Let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Chancellor, graduates, guests and members of the university community, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Bill Patterson, University Secretary and Director of Governance Support. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year, the university will hold 48 ceremonies both in Sydney and in Shanghai. I would now like to introduce to you the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Ms. Catherine Livingstone AC, Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, Dr. Lisa O'Brien, AM, Pro-Chancellor, Mrs. Nicole Matthias-Brown, who will deliver the occasional address, Professor Sarah Denise, Interim Dean of the UTS Business School, and Distinguished Professor Jim McNamara, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Design and Society, who will be presenting graduates. The other people seated on stage are Professor Prabhu Sivabalan, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Enterprise Learning, Dr. Robert Chenkowski, Member of the UTS Council, Professor Lynn Sinclair, Chair of the Academic Board, professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. I would also like to acknowledge a member of staff graduating today, Jada Elena Bondoc. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Catherine Livingstone AC, our Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology Sydney duly assembled. And on behalf of the University of Technology Sydney, and before we begin proceedings, and on behalf of all of those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It's on their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I'd like to pay our respects to their elders past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we'll celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the UTS Business School and the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates, but also recognises the support they have received from family and friends, many of whom are with us here today. So we warmly welcome you, and together we will celebrate the achievements of the graduates. So I now invite Distinguished Professor Jim McNamara, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Design and Society, to present graduates.
Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building and UTS Business School to stand. Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the faculty boards in Design, Architecture and Building and Business as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the boards and has conferred these awards upon them. Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building and UTS Business School who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they are qualified.
So, on behalf of the Council of the University of Technology Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have now qualified. So, huge congratulations to you all. Graduates, please be seated.
Chancellor, in the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, higher degree research students are critical to our research mission. From sustainable fashion to advanced manufacturing, grand designs to green infrastructure, our research themes transform cities, technologies and society. Our graduates lead transformative change, embodying our commitment to a just, sustainable and equitable future. Our higher degree research students champion ethical practices and deliver a vision for the creative professions of the future. Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with a Doctor of Philosophy. Alexandra Lee Chalmers Braithwaite, for a thesis entitled Thresholds and Unstable Boundaries, a research through design exploration of queer embodiment in virtual reality, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Andrew Burrell and co-supervisors Dr. Jacqueline Lorber-Kusinik and Associate Professor Zoe Sadekursky. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Alexandra Lee Chalmers Braithwaite. Curl Galingo, for a thesis entitled Animation and Design Principles for Effective Human-Robot Interaction, the Visual and Movement Design of Social Robots, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Associate Professor Bert Bongers, and co-supervisor Dr. Deborah Shapiro. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Curl Galingo. Elisa Catherine Weaver, for a thesis entitled Looking for the TV Sound, Fashion, Identity and the Language of Music Video, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Distinguished Professor Peter McNeill and co-supervisor Dr. Todd Robinson. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Elisa Catherine Weaver. Anna Anya Zerkowski, for a thesis entitled Pluriversal Fashion Textiles, Redirecting Towards Holistic, Autonomous, Place-Based and Relational Fashion Textile Worlds, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Associate Professor Timo Rissanen and co-supervisor Professor Cameron Tonkinwise. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Anna Anya Zerkowski. Chancellor, we now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with a Bachelor of Design in Animation, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Michelle Darm. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Isabella Allegretti. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Bachelor of International Studies, Josephine Yuing Ying Ha. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Jada Elena Bondok. Lily Caitlin Birchall Freeman. Olivia Jade Burrows. Pei Yi Chang. Guanzhong Ding. Chang Hoon Lee. Nicolas Laurence. Shi Xuan Liu. Sasha Grace O'Reilly. Rianne Simmons. Cassandra Rose Strategos. Jennifer Maharani Susanto. Emerson Ray White. Tianqin Yang. Liat Ella Ziegler. Bachelor of Design in Product Design, Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation, Riley Nathan Blakers. Bachelor of Design in Product Design, Isabel Alice Boas. Hao Geng Chen. Ryan Michael Joshua Dive. Jia Yue Li. Ang Ma. Cooper James McLean. Andrew James Mance. Isbat Mohammed. Angus Bridekirk Ritchie. Anika Joy Sillink. Jiaxin Wen. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Lucy Teresa Gwyneth Bell. Lucius Brand. Georgia Corona Pearsall. Thuy Duong Dang. Grace Isabella Dominguez. Erica Betancourt Faisker. Thomas James Houston. Hoi Ning Helen Kwan. Timi Hao Luong. Alison Lee Chang Bluet Nish. Chi Hong Tan. Nikita Wong. Claudine Simone Yuen. Qi Jing Zhang.
Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building. I now invite Professor Sarah Denise, Interim Dean of UTS Business School, to present graduates.
Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Master of Digital Marketing, Anika Chopra. Sherry Kim. Sarthak. Master of Finance, Chelsea Salim. Master of Marketing, Rinat Mohammed Al Aslani. Shefali Hoshia Singh Chambia. Jia Tong Chen. Wenjun Chen. Dimitri Esdale Watts. T. Min An Huang. Mariam Sadat Husseini Nezad. Chu Ming Xie. Hritik Anil Kalyani. Bhupinder Kaur. Sonia Lama. Wen Yi Lee. Chen Ming Liu. Ting Ting Liu. Queen An Luong. Bhavati Virenbai Mehta. Celeste Munakami. Binny Paul. Delfina Rodriguez. Dhruv Rajesh Sainani. Dipti Shah. Jay Jignesh Shah. Jia Cheng Sun. Ayaz Mohammed Abrar Tamim. Wing Ki Tang. Kim Long Tam. Rachapong Vanich Charowankan. Wen Chi Wong. Pawini Warun Pandunglak. Ling Long Yang. Peng Yu Zhao. Wu Zheng. Graduate Certificate in Marketing, Master of Marketing, Yi Du. Oscar Smith Franklin. Graduate Diploma in Marketing, Talia Kelly Dearden. Bachelor of Business Honours with Second Class Honours Division 1, Cassandra Kao Konita Van. Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Lara Ann Najazmik. Rebecca Sue Walker. Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Bachelor of Sustainability and Environment, Alice Wing Yi Chu. Matthew Christopher DeSellis. Gabrielle Pieta Harrington. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Mary Dayan D. Guzman Risuelo. Rachel Hong Zhu. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Bachelor of International Studies, Anna Manini Song. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Bachelor of Sustainability and Environment, Max DePaulo. Susanna Troquias. Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of International Studies, Alex Chen. Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Benjamin Robert Alexiou. Shubha Harani Baleswaran. Charlotte Jeffroy. James Hilton. Si-Woo Lee. Chen Yu Liu. Michelle Rong. Luke Edward Chachanidza. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Sarah Alouche. Nadine Asfour. Alicia Grace Benakis. Jonathan James William Carr. Yuan Chen. Sophie Catherine Gleeson. William Joseph Goddard. Dominique Claire Grunet. Xin Rui Han. Lillian Pera Jandira. Daniel Jenkins. Karen Cunha. Mark Inkyu Lee. Andra Leung. Tru Wei Liang. Yi Liang Liu. Mohammed Iqbal Munif. Ashley Victoria Poonji Oxlade. Thomas Michael Parsons. Michael David Ponticos. Gerard Alonso Reyes. Sabrina Ann Rigger. Aurelia Theophila Tan. Brinda Tapu. Evanthea Maria Tefas. Guo Ching Wang. William Worsley Warner. Yue Wu. Yu Xue. Darren Young. Pei Yang Zhao. Bachelor of Business, Catherine Alexiou. Vanessa Alvaro. Jacob Barrett. Jack Ashley Davis Rice. Dustin Fernandito. Thomas Geyer. Stephen Sanjay Jesutasan. Zach Lenzo. Annabelle Martin. Vilami Lomu Rajani. Anthony Sinapi. Ethan Vishnil Singh. Tara So. Christian Dean Stefani. Jaden Ton. Joshua Michael Donald Withers.
Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates.
Well, on behalf of all at UTS, I'd like again to say a huge congratulations to our new graduates, but just as importantly to your family and friends who have no doubt given you a great deal of support, love and understanding during your studies. Finishing a degree or a diploma is a major milestone, and we don't underestimate the hard work and the sacrifices that you've made in achieving this goal. And you should be very proud of yourselves because your university is certainly extremely proud of you. Your graduation is one of the most important moments in your life and brings with it opportunities and challenges. And the opportunities for UTS graduates have never been greater, and not just because of the quality of the education that you've received here, but also because of its very practical nature. So UTS graduates are in high demand. Conversely, the challenges in the workplace have never been greater. Scrutiny and the expectations of society are already high and continue to grow. And I would urge you all to maintain the highest standards of personal and professional integrity. Confront with courage the inevitable ethical dilemmas as they arise, and they will arise. And remember the caution that the behaviour you walk past is the behaviour you condone. But beyond the opportunities and the challenges, a graduation signals that you have gained new knowledge. Use it wisely and use it responsibly. Make sure your impact is a positive one and that you're seen to give and not to take. And I say this particularly because you're graduates of a University of Technology. And we know that technology can certainly be an enormous force for good, but it can have unintended consequences, which we have to be alert to. And even more worryingly, there are designs of technology which by intent are not benign. But there will be times when knowledge alone is not enough, and you'll be required to make judgments when the answer is not clear. Now, judgments are informed by experience, and particularly the experience that we gain when things don't go right. And I hesitate to call them mistakes, because every time things don't go right, you learn, and it's important to recognise the significance of that. We don't really learn from our successes. It's from our mistakes that we learn. And the benefit is that they provide the learning that builds the reserves of judgment on which we can later draw. So my challenge to you all here today is to make sure that you make enough space and time to acquire those reserves of judgment. Turn off the laptop, turn off the iPhone, and just think. Think about the questions you need to ask, think about the answers you receive, and then think about the judgments that you're being called upon to make. And I can't stress enough how crucial it is, and increasingly crucial these days, just to make the time to think. You might be very busy, but you may not be thinking. So you have to explicitly create the time for your brain to work and let it think. Purposefully thinking through decisions that you have to make and that you'll face helps you identify both the intended and unintended consequences of what you're dealing with. And that's a very important career skill. So please make sure you take the time to develop it. But finally, we hope that your relationship with UTS doesn't end here. Your career will take many twists and turns through different sectors, different geographies. But one thing that will be constant is the need for continuous learning. And your university is certainly here to support and help you through that continuous learning journey. So we now welcome you into the global UTS community, and it is truly global. So please stay involved and stay in touch, and remember that the UTS Alumni Office is your lifelong connection to UTS. So may I congratulate you all, and on behalf of everyone here, and wish you every success in applying the skills and the knowledge that you have gained in our world-class institution. So congratulations again. So I now invite Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, to introduce our occasional speaker for this afternoon.
Chancellor, before I introduce the occasional speaker, I'd like to also congratulate all of you who are graduating today. You've each followed a different path that's brought you here to UTS, and I hope you have enjoyed your time with us. I know that through the learning you've had, the experience you've had at UTS, that you will be successful in your future careers. And so please share those achievements that you will make with us so that we can celebrate with you. And my very, very best wishes to all of you for your future. Our occasional speaker today is Ms. Nicole Matthias-Brown. Nicole Matthias-Brown has spent more than 20 years in financial services, leading teams across customer experience, marketing, communications, digital and growth. She's held senior leadership roles with leading financial organisations including Colonial First State, MLC, ING, and most recently as Chief Customer Officer at Mercer Super, which looks after $80 billion in retirement savings for more than 1 million customers. She's especially proud to be back at UTS, where she completed both a Bachelor of Communications and Master of Marketing. Earlier this year, Nicole was also selected as one of just 18 marketing leaders across Asia Pacific to join the Marketing Academy Global Fellowship, a highly selective program run in partnership with McKinsey & Company. It gives me very great pleasure to invite Ms. Nicole Matthias-Brown to deliver the occasional address.
Gosh, even the water's labelled. Okay. I begin by acknowledging the Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Faculty Dean, UTS staff, distinguished guests, and of course, our very special graduates and your noisy families and friends. I also acknowledge the land on which we meet today. Next month, it marks 36 years since my parents, who I'm delighted are here today, brought our family to this wonderful country. Graduates, congratulations, that was like fashions on the field. Echoing Chancellor, you should be so proud of what you have achieved at this world-class institution. As I prepared for today, I thought, what would be of value to you? Now, academically, I am not the smartest person. I even failed, dare I admit, a subject or two in my undergraduate degree. Sorry. However, you're probably wondering, why would I admit this? But there's a reason for my honesty. Before me sit tomorrow's leaders, taught by the very best at UTS. Today's work is being transformed. AI, digital, technology, hybrid work, flexible work, return to office, upskilling, reskilling, quiet cracking, and sadly, quiet cracking. But amidst all this change, I believe that one thing is being lost: the practice of leadership. I intentionally say practice and not art, because leadership is not a mysterious art. It is a discipline, and it's built on consistent effort and genuine care. And to be clear, leadership is not reserved for management, because I believe that anyone in any position can inspire and influence customers and companies. So, while I may not be the smartest, practicing leadership has blessed me with a meaningful and purposeful career. Before I share these 3 central practices to my leadership, let's take a quick trip back to 2014. I'm working at one of Australia's largest, most successful wealth companies, as part of a leadership program run by the incredible Jo Wagstaff, and I would encourage you to read her book. I took part in what's called a 360 survey. That is really where your leader, your peers, your team members give you feedback anonymously to help identify strengths, opportunities. My feedback session with Jo started really positively. I was seen as driven, ambitious, results-orientated. But my team saw me as cold, task-focused, and sometimes direct to the point of being insensitive. I had spent so much time on driving outcomes that I had lost sight of the impact that I was having on my people. And why do I share a story that at the time filled me with shame? Because it was my biggest leadership lesson, that your behaviour can profoundly impact another person's well-being and their career. So today, I offer you 3 leadership practices. The first practice: you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. I once observed a high-performing team member become increasingly short-tempered in meetings. I picked my moment and I gently shared my observation, and I offered them my support. They opened up that they were having a lot of challenges at home which were impacting them. So we agreed that they should take a few days off, no judgment, just rest. Work will always still be here. They returned in a much better place. Now, people who know me will tell you I can have a bit of a sting in the tail, but over time I have learnt that a little kindness can make courageous conversations all the more easier for everyone. The second practice, it's the little things. Leonardo da Vinci said, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication," and the same applies in leadership. For example, each year I handwrite Christmas cards to every person in my team. I did learn to start that in November because doing 50 in December is very stressful. If the teams worked particularly hard, I give them a day off. And post-COVID, with teams much more diverse and dispersed, I introduced 10-minute check-ins with each team member. These informal chats really helped to build that connection and trust. So these little things, a card, a conversation, they create a culture where people feel seen, valued, and truly cared for. The third practice is to nurture your network, and this one is really about investing in yourself. My dad always says, it is not what you know, it is who you know, and this is certainly true in business. Start building your network early. Go to industry events, take up the Chancellor's offer, stay in touch with the university and each other. In fact, I was invited here today after reconnecting with Professor Prabhu, my former accounting professor. I passed that one. At a friend's book launch. And by coincidence, my younger sister, who's also here today, was lucky enough to have the same professor about 10 years after me. So importantly, maintain these connections because you never know when you're going to need them. So what have these leadership practices brought me? They have brought me a career that I'm proud of and humbled by. And more importantly, they've allowed me to make a genuine difference to people's lives and their well-being. In return, I have experienced the deep satisfaction that comes from forming real connections and seeing others grow and succeed. Finally, having spent my entire career in finance, pay attention to your superannuation. It is your money. For many of you, your super will likely be your biggest asset when you retire, particularly if you live in Sydney. I have never met anyone who regretted paying attention to their super early, but I've met plenty of people who regretted that they didn't. Congratulations, UTS graduates. When you look back at your career, I doubt very many of you will reminisce about a program or a project, but you will remember the people. The people who shaped you and those who were shaped by you. Now that is what makes a career truly rewarding. Thank you.
Graduations are indeed among the most important occasions in the life of a university, and we're fortunate at UTS to have such distinguished members of our community speak to us. Nicole Mathias-Brown has spoken about leadership in a complex and challenging world and reminded us of the effort required to lead, that leadership is exercised by everyone, and that honest learning and reflections make better leaders. And her three practical examples for all of us, honey, not vinegar, the little things, and the strong networks, will be such an important reminder of what's important as we shape our future careers. A good chance meeting with Prabhu. Thank you so much for your occasional address this afternoon. Today's ceremony also marks the last occasion on which our current Chancellor, Catherine Livingstone, will preside. Catherine's been Chancellor of UTS for nearly 9 years and will finish her term at the end of November. During those 9 years, she's presided over hundreds of ceremonial events, including graduations, and has welcomed many thousands of graduates into the UTS alumni community. We're grateful for her extraordinary leadership, commitment and vision for UTS. And while there'll be other opportunities across the course of the next month to celebrate this, I'd like to thank her today on behalf of all who have experienced the joy of graduations and the milestone that graduation is for so many people. Would you join me in appreciation for Catherine Livingstone's leadership?
Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room adjoining this hall. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level 4, which is one floor below us. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. Guests should please remain at their seats until the procession and all graduates have exited the Great Hall. Guests will then exit via the yellow doors as assisted by our staff. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?